protecting yourself and your family, and studying also at home. Stay positive, work hard, and make it happen. One day we'll come out from this situation. So with this beautiful quotation, we'll start our lesson today. So previous class we have studied about some storage devices like floppy disk, CD, DVD, and primary storage devices also have read. So today also some other storage devices will learn, like your Blu-ray disc. What is this Blu-ray disc? Blu-ray disc is actually, yeah, it is look like CD and DVD, but it can store more amount of data than a CD and DVD. CD can store maximum 700 megabyte of data, and your DVD can store maximum 4.7 GB of data. And if it is a double-sided DVD, then it can store 17 GB of data. But if we'll go for Blu-ray disc, it can store 25 GB of data or 50 GB of data like this. So a large amount of data can be stored in the same space. It looks like a CD and DVD, and in the same space of same size, more amount of data can be stored. How it possible? Actually, in CD and DVD, there is a use of red laser light to store the data in the CD and DVD. And in this device, a blue-violet light is used, whose wavelength is very small, means 405 nanometer to 650 nanometer. So this red-violet laser light is used to capture data or to store data in a Blu-ray disc. This allows the laser to focus on a smaller area, which makes it possible to cram significantly more data on a disc of the same size as a CD or DVD. So means say 50 GB of data means it is equivalent to 4 hours of HD TV. So means you can imagine how much data we can store in a small disc of which looks like a CD or DVD. Nowadays it is very popular. That's Blu-ray disc. Movies are coming. Games are coming in this available in this Blu-ray disc, although it is little bit costlier than your CD and DVD. So next come to your memory sticks, very popular, and all of you are using it also in mobile phones, in your digital camera. Means it is a additional storage device. Besides your internal memory, your own memory of the device, you can add this memory stick as an additional memory device where we can store more amount of the data. And why it becomes popular? It is portable. You can take out that device and you can connect to your PC for the transferring of data. So it is you know about this memory stick. So it is a type of removable memory card that can be connected to a computer or other piece of electronic equipment to copy and store information. Typically, memory sticks are used as storage media for a portable device in a form that can easily be removed for access by a personal computer. For example, in digital cameras, smartphones, camcorders, music players, or portable PlayStations, etc. The memory stick of today can store data in gigabytes. Their capacities vary from 4 GBs to 128 GBs. All of you know and have used also, so I don't think you need more explanation about memory stick. Different companies are there to providing memory stick. Next comes your cloud storage, which is very popular nowadays. You all are using your Google Drive, Dropbox and all. What is this cloud storage? Cloud storage is the newest way of storing files and data. It is the cloud storage is not a mechanism, not a physical storage device. Means like CD, DVD, your memory card, your Blu-ray disc, this you cannot touch. This is a technique using which we can store our data in a remote server. Cloud storage backups your files to a secure server across the internet. It has become practical as internet speeds have increased and is convenient as it can be fully automated. It is a collection of network computer hardware that works together to provide many aspects of computing in the form of online services. Means you can back up your data online. So that's why telling online services. You cannot physically touch the hardware itself in the public cloud, but you control it remotely via web interfaces. Actually, public cloud, many types of clouds are there. So in public cloud that is generally used by us. So I mentioned here public cloud. So these are the softwares using those who are giving services for this cloud storage and very popularly used by the people nowadays. So next comes to your input devices. So we studied about secondary storage devices and primary storage device. Internal storage of the computer, that is a RAM and ROM, and RAM having limited storage capacity and volatile nature, so use secondary storage devices. Some secondary storage devices are obsolete nowadays, not in use, like your floppy disk. CD also not very popularly used. So some modern devices we are using, like your flash drive, pen drive, memory stick, Blu-ray disc. These are very popularly using cloud storage. You are using this technique to store our data, large volume of data permanently, and we can without we can using cloud storage. You can use your data anywhere, anytime. So now come to study about input devices. The input unit is responsible for accepting input, that is data and instructions from the user. This work is accomplished with the help of input devices. Some of the input devices are keyboard, mouse, microphone, scanner, concept keyboard, touch screens, barcode reader, magnetic stripe reader, OMR, OCR, MICR, light pen, etc. So one by one we'll read about these input devices. Let us first come to most popular is your keyboard, which is attached to each and every device. So it is looking like a typewriter-like device which is used to typing letters, digits and commands. A keyboard contains a matrix of switches, means one switch per key. Each key, when pressed, sends a digital code to the computer that determines which key has been pressed. So what is the advantage? Whenever we need to enter data, we use a keyboard. Needs little training to enter data. A skilled typist can enter data very quickly. What is the disadvantage? Keyboards are not suitable for diagrams. Disabled people often finding it difficult to use. You know that keyboards are not suitable for diagrams. So when we want to draw something, pictures, that is rectangles, squares and other things, we go for our mouse, not for the keyboard. But when we need to enter the data, we use our keyboards. Next come to another most popular, that is our mouse. It is a pointing device that points to a position on a computer screen. Mouse controls movements of pointer on screen. When a mouse moves on a flat surface, the cursor on the screen also moves in the directions of the mouse movement. That you know also, as you will move your hand, the mouse will also move. A mouse generally has 2 or 3 buttons and it may or may not have a wheel. So what is the advantages and what are the disadvantages of mouse? Advantage: faster to select options, rapid navigation through applications, take up little desk space because it is very small in size. People with restricted hand and wrist movement may not find it easy to use. They get damaged easily. They are difficult to use where there is no flat surface. You know that mouse needs always a flat surface to move. And next, what is not written here, I will tell. For drag and drop feature, keyboard we cannot use, where we can use our mouse to drag something from one place and drop. Just like whenever we need to drag some files and drop in a folder, we can use our mouse. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of mouse. Question may be sometimes asked to you, compare the keyboard with the mouse. So you can write with the keyboard, large volume of data can be entered, while using mouse data cannot be entered. Using keyboard, menu selection is difficult, where you can easily use the mouse to select the menu options. Drag and drop feature is not available for the keyboard, while mouse drag and drop feature we can use. And for diagrams, for drawing diagrams, keyboard is not suitable, and using mouse we can draw diagrams. So whenever you will be asked to write comparisons, you can compare these BIP2 devices like this. So next come to the next device is your microphone. Sound input can be sent through a special input device called microphone. A microphone converts the sound received into a computer's format, which is called digitized sound or digital audio. A microphone can work. It has a special hardware known as a sound card, already installed in every device where we need to give input to the device. Next, microphone. All of you know how to use it. Also. Just like a speech recognition device, we are using this microphone. We can give our sound to the computer as a input. Next, come to your device is a scanner. Scanner is a device similar to a photocopier. Generally, we use scanner when we need to convert a hard copy to soft copy. That means what it is in a image format or in a paper, and we want to make it a soft copy. Then we use a scanner. So a scanner creates an electronic form of the printed image, which can be later be manipulated, changed and modified according to the requirements. Scanner are of three types. They are handheld scanner. These are very small, which can be held in hand. You must have seen in some places hand scanners are used to scan the body or some objects are like this. Flatbed scanner, they are larger and more expensive scanners, but they create higher quality images. These scanners have a flat surface on which the printed image to be scanned is placed. Like this, means we will keep our document or picture here, and then it will convert to a soft copy. Terms, the scanner will be attached to our CPU so that the whenever it will be converted to the software, means a soft copy will be created, it will be go to our computer and we can use. Then your drum scanner. These are the medium size scanners with a rolling drum like this. The sheet is fed through the scanner so that the drum rolls over the entire sheet to be scanned. Actually, this drum will be rotated over the entire sheet to capture the image. So three types of scanners are there. One is your handheld scanner, flatbed scanner, and then your drum scanner. Next is your concept keyboard. You will find it in some places like restaurants, airports, and other where only specific operations are possible. So means they are doing specific services. On a concept keyboard, keys have a specific dedicated function. As shown, there is a key for each different food item that might be bought in a restaurant. Means if you click on this, you will get this item. So these are the concept keyboards available in restaurants and other places where particular functions are needed. So next comes your touch screens, very popular, using in your mobile phones, laptops, tablets, etc. That means you can select anything by touching your screen. A touch screen can detect where on the screen surface you are touching. Touch screens are often used in mobile devices such as phones and tablets, where you would not have a space for traditional keyboard. So very popularly all of you are using, so no need to explain more. Then comes to barcode reader. Barcode readers are used in shops and shopping malls. A barcode reader is used to read barcodes. These are the barcodes which can be found on products in shops. The barcode uses lasers to identify the position and thickness of the bars. Barcode contains information about a product like price and weight of the product, date of manufacturing and expiry, name of the manufacturer, etc. Barcode is allocated by an international institution set up for this purpose. Every product has a unique barcode all over the world. You have seen it also in shopping malls and other places where it is captured by using this device. A light will be fall on these barcodes so that the image of the bars will be captured, and these bars contains different type of informations like your price, weight, date of manufacturing, name of the manufacturer, etc., which will be captured and converted to the informations which appears on the screen of the shopkeeper or your billing person. Next, come to your magnetic stripe reader. Very popularly, you must have seen debit card and credit card in your homes. At the back of the card, you will find if magnetic stripe is there, actually that stripe contains information. Nowadays also in different big hotels, for opening the room, instead of a key, they are using this type of magnetic cards which contains a magnetic stripe. Magnetic stripe can be found on the backs of many credit cards, security cards of hotel rooms to gain access to rooms, etc. Data is encoded magnetically on the stripe and read by a machine as it is swiped. So, in the shopping malls and other places, we are using this debit card and credit card. This magnetic stripe contains the information like your account number, your branch code, and other informations, and which can be used to transfer money from your account to other accounts. So, next is your the other input devices are your OMR. Nowadays, very popular when you are giving your Olympiad exam or other exams, you must have find a OMR sheet which contains options, MCQs, means options for the questions. OMR stands for Optical Mark Recognition or Optical Mark Reader. This popular recognition technology is used for collecting data from filling the bubble forms such as educational tests, surveys, assessments, evaluations, and many other multiple choice forms. OMR has been widely used from 1960 and is still popular today. So, mainly OMR is used for checking your answer sheets. Multiple choice answers can be checked. And you have seen, you have always instructed whenever you are giving instruction, getting OMR setting, you bubble one correct option. So that what will happen? That fill in the bubble, information will be captured and your answer sheet will be evaluated. Then comes your OCR, Optical Character Reader. It can scan a printed document and convert into editable text. When we actually need to capture large amount of text, this OCR is used, Optical Character Reader. So for today this much. Some next week or coming weeks that there will be a test after the completion of this chapter. And whatever doubt you have, you can message through campus care and I will answer, and be prepared for a test. Thank you all.